Symbolic Interaction Theory by George Herbert Mead. This video will bring you throughout the symbolic interaction theory. First, let's look at the history of this theory. Did you know? People are motivated to act based on the meanings they assign to people, events, and things. These meanings are created in the language that people use both in communicating with others or interpersonal context, in self-talk, intrapersonal context, or their own private thought. The brief history of symbolic interaction theory. Symbolic interaction theory, or SIT, is associated with the work of George Herbert Mead. Mead proposed that people act based on symbolic meanings that arise in a given situation. Symbolic interaction also centers in the relationship between symbols and interactions. SIT is a frame of reference for understanding how humans create symbolic worlds and see how these worlds in turn shape human behavior. Symbolic interaction theory views individuals as active, reflective participants in their social context. Symbolic interaction has been influential in many areas of communication studies research. Now, let's look at the themes and assumptions of symbolic interaction theory. The first theme for this theory is the importance of meaning for human behavior. Humans act towards others on the basis of meaning others have for them. For example, Intan is wondering why Zati is not rushing to go to class because it is already late. So she asked her. Then Zati told her that actually her class was cancelled. The second theme for this theory is individuals develop self-concept through interactions with others. These assumptions suggest that it is only through contact with others that we develop a sense of self. People are not born with self-concept. They learn them through interactions. Infants have no sense of an individuated self. During the first year of life, children begin to differentiate themselves from their surroundings. This is the earliest development of the self-concept. Mead's theory contends that this process continues the child's acquisition of language and the ability to respond to others and internalize the feedback he or she receives. Self-concept provides an important motive for behavior. Having a self forces people to construct their actions and responses rather than simply expressing them. Let's see for example. Zati is about to start her first day at her new workplace. Suddenly, she remembered back when she was in university. Her lecturer praised her that she excels in her study field, that she has a very bright future in her career. So, Zati set herself up to make a self-fulfilling prophecy about her performance at her new job. This process is called self-fulfilling prophecy, or the self-expectations that cause a person to behave in such a way that the expectations are realized. And the third theme for this theory is the relationship between the individual and society. Symbolic interaction theory is a comprehensive sociological theory recognizes that both social structural and personal factors influence behavior. Individuals are influenced in their thoughts and actions by social forces and processes, shared meanings and symbols, and by individual agency and self-motives. People and groups are influenced by cultural and social processes. This assumption recognizes that social norms constrain individual behavior. Furthermore, culture strongly influences the behaviors and attitudes that we value in our self-concepts. This scene shows that Marissa are about to attend an interview for a new job. She prefers to wear jeans and shirts, but she knows that it is unacceptable to wear that outfit. So she decided to clothing that she feels will be socially appropriate in the job context. Lastly, let's look at the key concepts for symbolic interaction theory. The first key concept is mind. Language depends on significant symbols. A parent coo and talk with their baby. The infant gives response, but she does not really understand the meanings of the words her parents use. As she learns language, the infant exchanges shared or significant symbols and can anticipate the responses of others to the symbol she uses. The second key concept is self. The concept of looking glass self can be understood through three main concepts that are all relate to how we create our self-image. Firstly, we imagine how others see us. For example, Marissa wears what she considers her best outfit so that she will feel beautiful on that day. As she walks down the hallway, her classmates stare. She assumes it is because she looks great in her best outfit and smiles at them, getting smiles in return. The second concept is, we imagine the judgments others make about us. Part of Marissa's best outfit is her Michael Kors handbag. She thinks that others will think that she is rich if she carries it around. She thinks that this will make people like her more. She wants to throw a birthday party on Saturday, so if people think she is rich, they might want to come over to her house. The last concept is, we feel hurt or pride based on these self-feelings. When Marissa's friends keep on complimenting her, she feels happy. When feeling happy, she tends to have a feeling of honor and a sense of personal worth. She knows that her friends will like to be friends with her. And the last key concept for this theory is the society. There are two specific parts of society that affect the mind and the self. First is the particular others. For example, Afiq's particular others is his parents. When Afiq thinks of his parents' opinion of him, he is deriving a sense of self from particular others. Afiq's family wants him to work hard to be successful, whereas his friends want him to play games and ignore work. He is likely to experience conflict. And the second part of the society is the generalized others. The generalized other, which is the community, may help Afiq mediate conflicts generated by conflicting groups of particular others. So, when Afiq's friends want him to play games and his parents want him to study, he decided to study. He thought about his knowledge of the importance of a college degree in his culture may lead him to decide in favor of his parents' position. And with the last concept, it wraps up this video. In conclusion, symbolic interaction has critics but still remains an enduring theory. It supports research in multiple contexts and it is constantly being refined and extended. Thus, because symbolic interaction theory has stimulated much conceptual thinking, it has accomplished a great deal of what theories aim to do.